What's good, my people? This video is me talking about Planetside 2 in pre-launch and before beta. I will make another one after the game has been released for shortly prior to that. Be sure to look for that video in the near future for more up-to-date details. Thank you. Planetside 2 has been the most anticipated MMO for myself and other Planetside vets ever since hearing of its development. The original Planetside was a fantastic game that is truly without equal. Just the experience has ruined other games for most of us. The impending release of Planetside 2 has us eagerly awaiting a game where we get the sense of fighting and large-scale battles that take place in a persistent war on a persistent world. One cool thing for leaders in the game was logistics. If you were a lone wolf, it didn't affect you much, but leaders of squads, platoons, and outfits had to figure some things out. You needed to transport your group from one area to another, and to do that you needed pilots, or drivers. Once you got there, it was also important to know how many advanced medics you had and what locations were available for spawning. Like in the original Planetside, we have three factions battling over territory in a distant galaxy. The same factions from the first are making their appearance a second time. The Terran Republic are back with their faster weapons, the new Conglomerate with their hard-punching mentality, and the techno-fanatic Vanu Sovereignty. Each faction is very unique, and this allows a strong sense of pride and rivalry. Just ask any veteran of the original game. In Planetside 2, war is full spectrum. Players create and operate different vehicles in the land and air, so it is always more than just infantry bumping heads trying to get the most kills. Everyone actually works together to achieve an objective and capture territory. Players won't only be fighting for control of facilities and towers. This time around, Planetside 2 is going to use something you could refer to as a hex territory system. In the original Planetside, battles centered around bases on continents, and usually the rest of the world would be ignored. This hex grid will allow players to actually fight in a variety of different places for true conquest over terrain. Certain territories will also provide a resource gain for your empire. Resources haven't been fleshed out to the public too much yet, so I won't attempt to go into detail right now. Planetside 2 is also going to allow more customization than before. You will be able to switch out what kind of guns you want on your tank, or even how your weapon fires. When news of this first came around, many people were worried that this would give players too much power the longer they played. Fortunately, we have been told many times that any upgrades will also have a sacrifice to it as well. For example, if you want your rifle to do more damage, it is likely going to fire slower as well. Cosmetic Shop will also be available in Planetside 2, and as of now, we've only seen hood ornaments and camouflage skins. So far, the world in Planetside 2 looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get in there and start playing the game and seizing ground for the glory of the Terran Republic. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to have to wait that long. The April issue of PC Gamer is giving out beta keys for Planetside 2. 2011 fanfare attendees and players of the original Planetside will still have priority access as well. There hasn't really been a true MMO FPS since the original Planetside. The experience is truly unique. If you want to change the tide of war with all of your friends, support your group in a meaningful way, or just love the idea of never-ending conquest for global domination, you'll probably want to try out Planetside 2. Whether you're new or a returning veteran, I'll see you on Araxis, everyone.